Hello everyone, I'm Khushhal Chaudhary, and in this video I will be talking about how you can leverage AI and make money. I know I have been using the same line in a lot of my other videos, but this one is different because we are gonna dive deep into the realm of prompt engineering. One skill that you can learn in this era of AI in this coming decade, which is between 2025 and 2035, it is this one thing that is you can learn the most effective way to communicate with AI, which is prompt engineering. So what is a prompt basically? Prompt is nothing but an instruction that you give to these large language models, or in simple terminology, the instruction that you give to AI, and then the output it generates, your desired output that you want. So what happens is you just can't communicate something that you can communicate within one line. You just can't take 10 lines to communicate that same thing. And also your communication with AI has to be on point. You just cannot expect AI to generate result out of its own. These interfaces like chatgpt, Claude AI, then we have Gemini, Perplexity AI. All of these interfaces have been built for your convenience so that you can talk or communicate your thoughts or yourself effectively to these large language models so they can help you generate desired results. But if you cannot communicate yourself effectively, then it means nothing. I myself started to use these all interfaces about 6 months ago, and I just could not get anything out of it. I did not even understand how to begin talking to it or how to get the desired result. I used it in almost everything. So let's just take an example. I used it for creating my IB assignments. Basically, IB is nothing but my board in the school that I was studying in, right? So I used it for creating that. But it wouldn't give me the desired result. I wanted it to create a longer document. It would always give me a shorter document and keep on repeating the same information that I did not want it to contain or have. That is how it is. Because the LLM, the large language model that I was trying to communicate with, was not understanding what my exact requirement was. And this is where, my friend, the role of prompt engineer comes into the play. MNCs have already hired a lot of people with this title prompt engineer, and they are paying a lot of salary to these guys. I mean, it might be known as something else in the future. People can call context engineers, prompt engineer, or it might lie under some other title known as AI developers. You never know, but the skill at the core is same. You will be using Python, you will be using your understanding of communicating yourself effectively, of summarizing 10 lines into one line, of communicating with rich contextful text, right? That is what it is all about. Now, if you are somebody who might be interested in such a job and who want to take an advantage of this, so how can you learn it, right? So basically you can start to learn it from courses, online courses that are available on sites like Coursera or Udemy. And there are, by the way, multiple great courses available on these both platforms, certified by big companies and universities. And I can also make a great detailed video on it, just showcasing you all of these courses and comparing which platform in general is Coursera better or is Udemy better, right? But that is for the later part. So you can obviously start to learn about prompt engineering from these courses. You just have to start to talk more with these interfaces like ChatGPT and etc. And always continue to learn. So these are the first 3 points. Okay, start to learn from online courses. You just have to start learning. This is the second one, which is to communicate with these interfaces. Just go out there, spend a lot of time of your day communicating with them, right? And the third one is that you just have to stay on your toes, stay updated, because technology is always evolving. Even in the field of digital marketing, the digital marketers have to stay on their toes, because if the algorithm of Instagram or Facebook changes, then things that are working before, that were working before, do not work anymore, right? So it is the same way, kind of same way here, right? So you have to stay updated, just keep on learning more and more things. Now, you have to have an understanding of AI, machine learning, and why am I saying it? It is required for various reasons. At least you should have the foundational understanding. And if you also know how to use Python in the long term, it will be very helpful for you, because you will just have an edge over other prompt engineers or other people who might appear for similar role like yours, because there is a lot of competition. There are a lot of people that will be appearing in the future for the same roles, right? So you should always have an edge, and also it will give you more context about how to communicate with these large language models. So learning Python will only support you in the long term. It will help you, ultimately help you in having more understanding about AI, machine learning. Now, another point that I want to convey here is domain expertise. Well, when the competition increases and a lot of people start to come up with these new jobs known as prompt engineer, there will be a lot of chaos, right? So how can you win during a situation like that, in a given scenario like that, right? You have to have expertise. You have to specialize in one particular domain. So you are a prompt engineer and you are an expert for a particular domain. So you are an expert, let's just say, for domain X. So a prompt engineer who just says that I am a prompt engineer, I can help you write way more effective prompts, will not be as effective as you, because you are a prompt engineer in domain X. You expertise in domain X, and anything related to that particular domain, you can handle it like this. So that is much more effective. People will pay you more for the same thing because you are conveying your specialization in a particular domain. You are a prompt engineer, but also you are an expert in just that particular domain, and that is something very effective. Just try to curate yourself as an offer, present it to other people, and they are ready to pay you more. This will be very effective when the competition rises. It always works, right? Not only in this case, but also if you are a business in general, your offer is what gets you more customers, high paying customers, and make you more money. Now, we mostly talked about everything. It is a in-demand skill right now. It can carry on in the future. It will actually, not can. I don't know what will be the job title for it. We'll be calling it prompt engineering, AI developer, or context engineering, or anything like that. But these skills are always going to be relevant until AI is there. And AI is only going to grow from here on. It will never degrade, because it is something that is very important and every business is using it and integrating it in their workflows. So you should start to work on it, invest more time of your daily hours in learning AI, delegate more of your time towards this, right? Because in the long term, it will be helpful for you. And for those of you who think it is not free, it is free for 1 year at least, because Google has done that for you. So thank Google for it. I will be creating a video very soon separately on this, telling you each and every detail how you can avail the Google Gemini Pro offer, which Google has launched for students. So stay tuned for that as well. And more such videos I will be uploading on this channel. I upload one video every 2 days and try to upload one video every day at my best. So just do not forget to watch my other videos. And I have also uploaded some great content previous to this video, so you can check out that video. And now after this, I will just be editing and posting the video. So let's get it done and post it as soon as I can. See you in the next one.